What's up, y'all? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone's been having a good year. I hope it's been starting good anyways. If not, it'll get better. This video is going to serve a couple purposes. Honestly, you have to give yourself shout outs and you have to promote yourself. So this is me promoting myself. A lot of y'all know that I am a tarot reader. Some of you don't know that I'm a tarot reader, but I do read tarot cards. I did take a break last year, starting around October, and I wasn't doing readings for myself or anybody else. And now that it's February, my books are back open. I'm back open for sessions. I'm back open for private readings, individual readings, collective readings, and I will work as I feel led. If I have to take another break, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for being patient with me during this break. And I've taken breaks before. Those of you that do spiritual work or those of you that study spiritual work, you know that it can be very overwhelming and it can be draining and emotionally taxing. So every now and then, your favorite reader might need a break. If your favorite reader isn't taking a break, it might be time to be concerned for them. But anyway, I wanted to get on here and let you all know that my books are back open, and with that, I wanted to kind of do a reading for the collective or for everyone. It is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Everyone won't feel that it's going to be for them, and that's okay. If it is for you, I'm glad I was able to help. If it wasn't for you, maybe it'll make more sense down the line, or maybe it just wasn't for you. But yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to drop them below in the comment section. If you felt like this video was helpful and might be helpful to someone else, then, after you watch it, share it with your friends. Send a link to somebody, because with messages and things like this, you never know who was supposed to hear it and when. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and jump right into it. So here recently, ever since I decided to end my break, or ever since I decided to come back to my readings and things like that, one of the things that I've really been praying on and meditating on is being a student to my own life. I want to be more excited and intrigued by the things that I'm going through versus anxious and afraid. And I've really been enjoying, or one of the things that I've been enjoying the most about becoming an adult. I've been an adult for a while. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm 21. But the older I get, the more I learn about myself, the more I learn about myself in platonic relationships, familial relationships, romantic relationships, professional relationships. I'm just really learning a lot about myself, how I move, what my triggers are, what other people's potential triggers are, what causes people to do things and say things the way that they do and say them and stuff like that. And so all of that kind of boils down to me being a student. You are a student from the day you're born to the day you die, and then you become a student somewhere else, depending on what your beliefs are. But you are going to be a student until the day you die. And with that being said, I wanted to really sit in that seat. I didn't want to continue to be going through things in my life that were pulling me in any direction, and I'm just feeling like I have to let it happen to me like that. I didn't want to be repeating cycles and going through the same things over and over and over again just because I refused to learn the lesson in it. So when you commit to and ask for studentship, it will be uncomfortable, but every aspect of growth is not every aspect of growth, but growing is uncomfortable, and you have to be a student to grow, because students are eagerly open-minded, ready to learn. If I have lost you so far, you could probably just stop right here. But if you feel me, just listen to what I have to say. When you allow yourself real studentship as a spiritual being going through a human experience, it's more beneficial for yourself and it's more beneficial for the people around you. So with today being the second month of this year, and today is the second day of the second month of this year, A lot of people are, you know, really, because spirituality is becoming a lot more popular and because the practices of spirituality are becoming a lot more popular, a lot of people are putting pressure on themselves. It's 2022. Like, I have to make magic. I have to do this. I have to do that. If you get into something because of the popularity of it, that is the wrong reason to get into something. If you pursue something because you feel like, oh, it works for her and that means it'll work for me, like, that's the wrong reason to do something, to go about something. But if you have an honest heart and you are really eager to learn and you are really eager to grow and improve and become a much better person, you don't have to put pressure on yourself to make magic, because the magic is there. It'll happen and it'll be shown to you because you're open-minded and you're ready to see it and you're deserving of seeing it. In the interest of being a student to your own life, you have to keep in mind that you're not in control. You control your own actions, but you don't control the outcome of the circumstances you go through. You don't control how the other people in that circumstance act, speak, walk. Some things are within your control and other things are not. So when those things that are not within your control arise or pop up or happen, that is when the studentship kicks in. You're not the teacher in those moments. You are literally there to observe, to take notes, to learn, and then you'll be tested on it. That is, you have to be open to being a student in your own life, because if you're not open to being a student to your life, the journey is just going to be more uncomfortable. You can't avoid certain things. You can't. You can fight and resist all you want to, but all you're doing is making it worse for yourself, and all you're doing is prolonging the discomfort period. Be okay with yourself and be okay with your truth and what you believe. If you think that church is bullshit, that's okay that you think that. Don't go, because it's not feeding your soul. But find what is real for you. If you think that tarot card readings are bullshit, that's fine. Don't book one. Find what is real for you. Now, if you think that magic is for you, it is real, messages that come from people you know or even strangers are perfectly timed, and you know, everything does happen for a reason. If that's what you believe, then sit in the comfort of believing that. You can't say that you believe XYZ and then not really have any faith for it. Whatever you believe in it wholeheartedly and fully. A lot of us postpone our own blessings and our own growth and our own improvement because our belief is so shaky. How are we supposed to attract something if we halfway believe it's going to come? How are we supposed to accomplish a goal if we don't even think that it's attainable? You got to set yourself up for success and let your beliefs be the foundation of setting yourself up for success. And walk in an honest light. Walk in an honest light. When you do things that are malicious, when you do things with ill intention, when you do things with motives that are not honest, it will backfire. And I promise you that. You can think, nobody knows, I'm sneaking and da-da-da. Somebody knows. Somebody saw it. Somebody saw it. When, like, you cannot do people dirty and everything is all good. That'll never happen. So just keep that in mind also. I don't want to talk too much. And I do get to a point within my readings where I start to feel like I'm rambling, especially if it's not a reading for a specific person. I don't want to be pulling too much for too many. But with this month of February, I think that we should all just try our best to be a little bit more open-minded. Look around you at your circumstances, how your job's going, how your health is going, what your home life is like. Like, look around you and do some reflecting. And if you're able to reflect and pull moments and say, I can improve there, I can clean up here, it could be better here, then become a student to learn how those improvements can come about. Become a student to learn what you need to do or what you can control that'll make it better for yourself. Who is in my hair? Be really open-minded and be excited for the things that you're going to learn. Don't be anxious about them. Be excited about the things that you're going to learn. And also pay attention to your dreams and random thoughts. If you are doing something and out of nowhere, you know, one of your deceased loved ones pops into your head, don't feel like it was for no reason. If you are chilling and a random song pops into your head, actually reflect on what those lyrics are and why that may have popped into your head at that time. Pay attention to what you read. If you find a random letter, or if you get a piece of mail, or if there's a like something about written documents or something that was written, or finding written information that you didn't know was there, whatever is written, whatever those words are, it's going to be important to you this year. Pay attention to everything you read. And if someone gives you something to read, like an important document, really read it. Don't skim anything. Pay attention. Like, read the stuff that's given to you. And if your grandma, or like if somebody had a really old Bible or like old books that they kept letters and documents in, look through it, because there might be something in there for you. I'm stopping right here as far as the message goes, but the affirmations that I want to share with you: I am a source of creativity. I have cards from the Kaleidadope Tarot, I believe is the name. I'll drop links to the both card decks that I used today for this message or whatever. But I am a source of creativity. You possess an unlimited amount of creative energy, and you have the ability to create new ideas and solutions. Inspiring others is effortless when you're living your truth. So allow the thoughts that enter your mind to flow freely into tangible objects or goals. My peace is protected. Your peace is protected. Imagine a bubble of protection surrounding you. This bubble is a safe space, and it's a consistent environment where you can maintain your peace. Relaxation will come naturally for your mind to be clear and focused. So accept a life of peace and serenity. I practice forgiveness. You practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is freeing. By forgiving yourself and others, you allow yourself to move forward with confidence and peace. Open up to all the love and joy that you deserve by letting go of what no longer serves you. And then lastly, I love and honor myself. You love and honor yourself. Like I said earlier, set yourself up for success. Love and honor yourself. The same compassion and appreciation that you give to others is equally, if not more important, to show yourself. Words of affirmation, accepting mistakes, and following your intuition are just some of the ways that you can express and magnify self-love. So I'm going to wrap up by saying I do feel like I talked all over the place, but I did want to get a really quick message out, and I do hope that you were able to pull at least a little bit of meat from everything that I said, but be open-minded, be an excited student, set yourself up for success, walk in your real truth, and pay attention to the written documents around you for the next few weeks, months, I would say. Pay attention to the words you see. It could be that you walk into a store and randomly there's a sign on the wall that catches your eye and there's a message in that sign. So pay attention to words, pay attention to written documents. As far as booking a tarot reading, if you would like to do that, you can comment here. You can email me. You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter. If you don't have my Twitter, then do it on Instagram. And yeah, next time.